So you want to play? Hello everyone, I'm Jessica K, back again with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're on part 11 of my Doom Tower series. I can't even use my hands anymore. 11, okay, there we go. And we're on floor 101 now. How exciting. We're gonna go to 110 today. I say let's just get right into it. How is everyone doing today? I'm having a wonderful day. It is a Sunday today, which Sundays are always like my favorite days. Because they're kind of like I do whatever I want on those days. So definitely Sundays are great. After I film these videos, because I'm going to do part 10 and 11 right now after I film, I'm going to go on a walk. I'm going to take my dog, and it will be wonderful because it's such a nice day out. That's pretty much all. It's been like a pretty chill, calm week. Really, all that I've been doing, I've been talking about with you guys as we go along on this series. And then tomorrow, we will finally be past normal. We will be on hard. So that is exciting. We're getting to the nitty gritty, the good stuff, the good gravy. Floor 102. Yay. What else? Okay, so I just recently uploaded my video. If you haven't seen it yet, my shard pulling video, definitely go watch it. You're gonna love it. It was so much fun to make. I did not have a ton of shards to pull, but I got great stuff. I'm so freaking happy that I finally got Krisk. I can't even tell you. It feels amazing. And I feel like I conquered something. Now I just need to get the other ones that I want. I like when you got something and then you're like, okay, on to the next. Or either that or you're going back and hoping for another replica of the ones that you already have. Okay, floor 103. I'm sorry, but that beard has dyed. You can't tell me anything else. That is box dye. Probably Clairol or Revlon box dye is what that guy is using for his beard. I just never seen, in my memory, seen a character where his beard was just like an auburn red color. That's very funny. I dyed my hair that color in 7th grade on accident because I don't remember. My hair was very blonde. I bought a brown color for some reason. Science. My hair turned red, and it was so red, and I cried and cried, even though, does anything matter in the grand scheme of things? Absolutely effing not. It doesn't, and especially, but when you're in like 7th grade and your hair comes out wrong, it is the end of the world. Okay, fighting these guys now, got floor 104. I'm sure that some of you guys, I don't know like all of the age ranges of my audience. I need to check those stats, but I'm sure that at least a few of you were growing up in the 90s and you maybe did the frosted tips on your hair, you know, wanting to be like boy band-esque and look all cool, and it probably didn't turn out how you expected it to, and you know, maybe you got really upset and you're like, Mom, I need you to help me re-dye it. That's great and so funny to think about, and that definitely happened to my brother. He had frosted tips, and it was a big embarrassment. And the look, not the look is coming back, but every guy, okay, we're on floor 105. For some reason, every guy is dyeing their hair blonde. It seems like at least a lot of celebrity men and stuff. That was actually a trend as well when I was in school, like, guys dyeing their hair blonde, and I was just like, this is not the look you guys think it is. But you know, fashion is not always good. I mean, look at the 2000s and 2010s, absolute worst fashion era, and it's coming back. It's atrocious. I can't even believe it. So I have this like whistle coming out of one of my nostrils, and every time I talk, I feel it like open and close. It's like it's making a noise, and it's driving me a little batty, but that's okay. I did get a full, about like 3.5, 4 hours of sleep last night. 106. Oh, we got the egg flour guy again. If you watch my last video, you'll get that. It probably wasn't my last video. I can't even keep track at this point. We've made so many of these so far, and still going strong. I may have to take my earrings off because it's just like, I know that I say my jewelry clanks. Right now, it's clanking a lot. This is haha. I like when you're like, oh, those are tough guys. They look so tough, and then just obliterated. But I like when they have like really big champions. It's cool to me. Nothing really interesting in this level. Too much to talk about, but excited to get to the boss level of this one. Okay, we're going to 107. I was singing so much today. It was embarrassing. It was like too much. And sometimes I'm just in a singing mood. And today is one of those days. So if you guys catch me singing and it's like terrible to your ears and you're like, oh God, Jessica, please stop. I'm sorry, but you may just have to hear it because I just want to sing today. Don't know what it is. Probably because like the less sleep I get, the better of a person I am in general. I'm smarter, more quick-witted, more patient and kind to other people. And the more sleep I get, I'm like a cranky biatch. But I also love sleep, so it's a really, really hard thing. Does anybody else relate? I feel like some people would, maybe. I don't know. But I definitely function better on like 0 sleep. And then like 1 day a week, just sleep 18 hours. We're getting there. We're blasting through these. Got a nice little blender here. She looks like a Marvel character. Miss Universe. Brie Larson. What does she play? I really don't remember what her name was, but I loved her first movie that she did. I want to say it was Miss Marvel, but that doesn't sound right. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes with names I'm just bad. And normally like I would just Google something, but it'd be rude to just like take something and Google it right in front of you and not pay attention. So I won't do that right now. And I'll figure it out later and maybe I'll put it in what it actually was if I can remember it. Okay, we got oh, there we go. We did it. Floor 109. Have you guys ever stayed on like a really tall stayed in a really tall building like hotel, or just been in a really tall building like up high and you can like feel the stuff move and you can kind of see it? Like, I do not like that. That is not my favorite thing. Though when I was in New York, I stayed pretty high in my hotel and it was fun, minus the fact that there was one elevator in the whole hotel and it was like a very popular area. So sometimes you genuinely be waiting like 40 minutes to get up the elevator. It was very dramatic. There was nothing you could do about it. But anyway, yeah, that's floor 109 that made me think of like, oh, that's tall. Empire State Building's pretty tall. that was so fun. Not worth the money, like whatsoever, not worth the money. Pretty much no tourist attraction is worth the money in my experience. So, I don't know, take with that what you will. Okay, we're going back. Magma Dragon. We're doing this. Just for funsies, I'm going to go through and I'm going to put my normal team that I play with in here. So, we'll start with Duchess, Kymar, go over here to Renegade, and then Seer. Boom, bam. Floor 110, Magma Dragon. Here we go. Let's start. Come on. I feel like I'm been talking with my hands. I like sometimes talking with my hands a lot. Today I'm definitely talking with my hands a lot. I feel like Ricky Bobby from Talladega Nights. Like, don't know what to do with my hands. I love that movie so much. And I just rewatched Step Brothers recently and like found a whole new appreciation for it because it had been a couple years since I last seen it. That's one of my all-time favorite movies is Step Brothers. I mean, it's a lot of people's just because there's something about the replay value on it is impeccable. I love movies with replay value because that's what I need. I like to rewatch things a lot. So I like easy movies to put on in the background, things like that. So Will Ferrell, not so much anymore, I would say. I think he's like past his prime in the acting game for sure. Because now he's not that he's not good, but I'm probably not going to go see his movies anymore because they're not as funny as they once were, in my opinion. I did, guys. I'm so excited. I got to go see Tom Segura last night, and it was so fun. He is, I've talked about it before, but I'm, so into stand up comedy. He is one of my favorite comics. I think he's no doubt, one of the greatest that is out doing it right now. And so I bought these tickets so long ago because I know that his tours sell out like that. I mean, I feel like it's not very common for comedians, but like is just pretty famous at this point. So I wanted to get tickets like right away. So I had them so long. It's one of those things where it's like, I forgot I even bought these and I forgot I even did this. And I went and it was at a casino. It was like pretty packed. It was pretty crowded. Always overwhelmed by like when I'm around a ton of people, but it was still so much fun and way, way worth it. His opener was Jeff Tate, who has been on his podcast, like the Your Mom's House podcast, more than a few times. If you haven't seen it, really recommend if you guys like comedy and comedy podcasts, especially the earlier stuff. Like, well, not earlier because the podcast's actually been on for a long time, but I'd say like 2017 to like 2020. For me, those were like the best times on the podcast when it was like not so mainstream as it is now. Because unfortunately, when people become more mainstream, they have to like tone themselves down because, if you want brand deals and sponsors and stuff as a celebrity or as a comedian, things like that, you have to be careful about what you say and do. And so they become like a little more straight edge, which is fine, but it's just boring. Okay. That's how I feel. Anyway, stand up was great. I literally cried laughing about what other than poop jokes because my humor is that of a 14-year-old boy, and like literal tears just streaming down my face when he was talking about poop jokes. They're just the funniest thing to me, and it's absolutely ridiculous. You can say any like one time I tried to go through the the alphabet and make up words for like farts, like with every letter, like butt biscuits and things like that. It was absolutely ridiculous. And I got pretty far, but I couldn't make them all. Couldn't do all 26. Okay, well, so we're at 3:48 on this. We're getting somewhere. I think we'll be done with this soon. I just love this guy. I would like to be the dragon's friend, I think. And yeah, because it feels like you could tame him if you were nice to him. I don't know. Oh my. Lots of allergies today. Did not take an allergy pill. I am regretting that decision a whole lot. I would tame this dragon and I would ride on his back. That's what I would do. And, everyone's like, oh, what? Like, it's hard to do? It isn't. So, I'm curious about suggestions of what you have for this team. Because obviously this is pretty slow, so it was not the right choice to do this one. Like I said, never done it before. I just threw him in my regular team to see what happens. I do regret that decision a little bit because I could have chose a team that would go faster. I didn't really think about it. Like I said, I was just like, yeah, whatever. And sorry. Next time I won't do that. I'll think a little more about it. Okay? But yes, please leave your suggestions for this this level, what team you would use or what you do use down below in the comments. Woo! We did it. 5:09. Okay. We made it through the wilderness. I like started singing offbeat, so I just completely stopped. That was a little embarrassing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching part 11 of my Doom Tower series, my Doom Tower. I'm going to go now film part 12. So I'll see you guys real soon. In the meantime, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and have a fantastic night. Goodbye, friends.